It's truly shocking that your government and the EU have been so slow to address the broken electricity pricing system. And last Friday, the EU governments finally agreed to act. Sadly, as little as possible and as late as possible seems to be the policy there. A token windfall tax that lets oil and gas companies keep the vast majority of profits. How will that even work for the likes of the Corb Gas, who have around 1.2 billion write-offs against profit? The tax won't even apply to the electricity companies that we see making bumper profits in Ireland. ESB made €679 million profit last year. The plan finally calls for the decoupling of the price of renewable electricity from gas, only to set the price against coal. Anyone will tell you that coal is also historically high levels. That means we'll continue to pay 4 times the price for wind energy. Do you accept that we will still be paying far over the odds for renewable electricity? And will the energy companies continue to make the huge windfall profits?
In terms of Deputy Conway-Walsh, that the EU is not broken, I would disagree with the Deputy's assertion. Well, you did mention the European Union in terms of the security meeting and in terms of the windfall tax. We're committed to a windfall tax. And the Security Council last week agreed in respect of an approach to windfall tax and in relation to solidarity tax from fossil fuel producers, and then the windfall tax from wind generation. And you referenced the ESB. We own the ESB. The state owns the ESB. So the facility is there for the state to take a bigger dividend from the ESB in respect of any windfall profits that it made on the back of the crisis. Not all of its profits were on the back of the crisis. Some had to do with financialisation products and so forth. And others, we do want the ESB to continue to invest in renewables also. And we don't believe in giving energy companies a blank cheque, which your party does, through the chair. I mean, the Deputy's party has a view that we should just give a blank cheque to the energy companies. We believe in giving supports to the consumers, not to the energy companies. And we want to support the customers and reduce their bills. And at the same time then use the windfall tax and the solidarity payment to help the overall taxpayer in terms of meeting the needs of alleviating households and protecting jobs and businesses and so on, which is important.